It's good. Hello, and welcome to the Hewitt Public Library's live Zoom. This is Tracy Villa and
Caitlin Miller.
And today we are going to have performers Ed and Julie Cardoza. They reside in Northern California in the San Francisco Bay Area. They started Happy Birds in 1989. They've been on television shows such as The Tonight Show, The Ellen Show, and Pet Stars. They even have an entry into the Guinness Book of World Records. Today, as they go on their show, you can ask questions through chat. We will have a Q&A at the end of the show, but if you have anything that comes up during the show, feel free to put it in the chat and we'll see what we can get answered. And I will pass it over to Julie.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tracy. How you doing? Tracy, Caitlin are the librarians hosting this very special performance of Happy Birds today, part of the Hewitt Public Library. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Julie Cardoza, and I'm here with my husband, Ed. Together, we train our beautiful and friendly pet parrots. Ed's going to give you a big wave hi right now. Hello, Ed. Together, we've been working with our birds since 1989. That's when Happy Birds began, long before this pandemic thing. We've been performing shows for birthday parties, schools, libraries, all across California. Now, since we've been going virtual, we've had the opportunity to expand our program to places that we'd never be able to drive to. So what a special treat for all of us to be able to share our show with you. Anyone wanting to find out more about our show could probably check into the library. They can tell you how to contact us. Now, this is our bird Marty, and he's a cockatoo. All of the birds here today are real. Everything you see them doing is real. Everything you hear is real. There's no trickery here other than birds ride a bicycle, and that's considered a trick, okay? But of course, the librarians have done a lot of research to bring in a real live parrot show. So you can believe that we really know a lot about parrots as we've been working with our birds such a long time. So if you have some questions, feel free to type them into the chat window. And then maybe in the middle or at the very, very end, we'll be able to read off those questions and answer them for you, all right? A lot of things I'm going to tell you are pretty interesting, kind of hard to find online. So, pay attention. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is our bird, Marty. He's going to say hello. All right. Now, Marty, as you know, is a cockatoo. Today, you're going to meet 2 cockatoos, 3 macaws, and 2 Amazon parrots. Now, Marty would like to go ahead and give me a big kiss. Our bird has been part of our family for many years. He hatched out of an egg in 1990. Now, Marty also knows a lot about performing online. In fact, when he has to talk to his teacher, sometimes she puts him on mute. So she says, "Can you say yes, Marty?" And so Marty's like, "Yes." We've been finding a lot of that lately. We've been nodding our head at everything. Are you having a good time? Yeah. All right. Now, how about no? Does everybody know how to do no online? Of course we do. It's like this, right? Look at the bird. He's cool too, isn't he? He must be smart to know that. But online sometimes it's not yes or no. There's got to be a maybe. And now there is. Marty's come up with this one for maybe. I'm already smiling. How about you? Good, good. Now, Marty wants to give me another big kiss. He actually doesn't have any lips. Of course, you knew that. He has a beak. How does he make that sound? He makes the sound from his throat. Isn't that cool? But he really does give me kisses. And I love this guy. He's like my feathered son. And I like to get kissed by Marty all the time. But maybe he'll kiss me on the lips. That would be nice. Do you want to kiss me again? Yeah. How about the lips? No. You just said no. Well, why not? Do I have bad breath? I do. Smell. Oh, no. Don't laugh too hard. Get up here. He has to kiss me. I'm his bird mom. All right, maybe you can help me out. I'd like you to count to 3 for me, and the bird will kiss me. We'll count together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he kissed me. I love this guy. All right, now Marty's going to sit on my shoulder for a moment because behind me, we have these cool books. They're going to be in the way of Marty's performance, but I wanted to share some books with you. These are some books from our private collection, but you can check these books out at your library. Now, this is another way to say parrot, papagayo. We thought this is a really cool book to take a look through. So if you're at the library, check it out. It's a lot of fun. If you're taking a road trip and you're between the grades 1 and 3, this is an ideal book. It's It's called The Parakeet Girl. Maybe you've already read it. It's a classic. It's a lot of fun to read, and you can pop it right in your pocket. We have a bird in our show called a cockatoo. Hey, that's how you spell cockatoo. And there are 2 cockatoos in today's show. This is a perfect book. We love this book. It's a lot of fun to look at. So please check it out. This is a new book to our own personal library. I believe you can check this one out at the Hewitt Public Library. If you were a parrot, there's a lot to think about. Parrots act a lot like people, especially in our show. But if you were a parrot, you'd have a beak. How would you use that beak? Well, I really recommend this book. Ed and I enjoyed reading it so much. We think you should like to read it too. Mighty Zoe's a fun book. This is a funny bird, and it has a lot of personality, as you can see, just by looking at its face. And you can see the fruit here. Parrots do love to eat fruit. I guess that's popcorn. I'm not sure. But parrots will eat almost anything that people eat. Well, getting back to the show, now we have our bird table all cleared off, and Marty can begin our show by marching over to the American flag. Now, one thing to note is parrots can use their beak and their foot to help them with many tricks in our show. So Marty's pulling up the cord, and the flag goes to the top. All right, Marty. Now, Marty's a beautiful parrot, and you can see he has white feathers. On top of his head are yellow feathers that look like a banana, but that's actually called a crest. Marty shows a lot of excitement with his crest and all of his feathers. People can see them poofing up or laying down. So maybe we'll get Marty to raise those feathers up later. But right now, he's pretty serious. He wants to ride his bicycle. All right, Marty. Because here's his bicycle, everyone. Marty rides on this cute little, this is an actual bicycle. It's a lot smaller than yours is, isn't it? Now, Marty can climb right up on the handlebars because he rides the bike backwards. There he goes. Whoa, Marty, let's do it. Look at him going so fast. Stop. Uh-oh, Marty. Did you see that? He just rode off the table. Marty, you are a reckless driver. Yes, you are. You're being a very silly boy. Are you extra silly? Yes, you are. Let's see him ride a scooter, all right? The birds just naturally make us smile. It's fun working with them, but boy, they're a lot of work to take care of before you say to your parents, I got to have one of those. Do your research. Parrots are challenging pets. They can actually live up to 80 years. Now, Marty can actually ride on a scooter. Do you have a scooter? I know I have one. Where do you put your hands? Is it a handlebar? Wait a second. This is a beak bar. Parrots have a curvy beak shaped like a hook, so he can hang on to the beak bar, and there he goes. Great. Good job. Marty loves to get his exercise. Do you? Whoa, good boy. Marty likes to use that beak a lot. Parrots really need it for preening, eating, climbing, chewing, you name it. But in our show, Marty can use his beak to help him practice basketball. Here's his hoop right here, and here's his ball. What shape is his beak? It's not straight, it's curvy like a hook. So Marty can get a good grip on that ball. He's racing towards the ball. He's got the ball in his beak. He's turned around, he's dribbling down the court. Look at that. He's up for a basket. Just do me a favor and say, yay! Good job. Well, Marty has one more trick to do. High above our Happy Bird studio table is an actual zip line. I don't know, Ed, is this bird a little bit spoiled? He's got lots of toys to play with. He never outgrows his toys. He loves to do these things every day. All right, I've got him on the zip line here in a second. I'm going to say ready, set. And those of you watching from home, I want you to shout out, go. Okay, help me out. Ready, set, say go. Go! Excellent job. I think he can hear you. Marty did awesome, didn't he? And this is a really cool parrot. He's called a cockatoo. Let me ask you a question. Think about this for a second. We all know that birds hatch out of eggs, right? Maybe you even have a few birds. Chickens maybe at home. Some people actually keep doves and pigeons as pets. Maybe you even have a pet parrot of your own that's watching this show. But how big is the egg that they hatch out of, right? Look at how big he is. The good sized bird sits right on my shoulder. He's a hands-free pet. It's one of the things I do like about him. I can have one on each shoulder sometimes. But how big is the egg? You think it was like football or maybe golf ball or tennis ball? So what do you think? Okay. All right. Should I tell you the answer? Okay, I'll tell you the answer. The answer is golf ball. And so parrots hatch out of very small eggs. It's really interesting because the egg of the parrot is not like a chicken egg, like a little football. It's actually almost round. And so they grow up very, very quickly as well. So he is a tiny little baby when he hatches out. And then within 90 days, he's already full size. Pretty awesome, huh? All right, now this is our next performer. Her name is Corbell. She's pretty excited this morning. She's all green, a little bit of yellow on the back of her head. She's a yellow-naped Amazon. But one thing that's hard to see about these birds is how old they are. Now, Ed and I keep careful records about when they hatched or when we adopted them, and we can calculate their age based on that. So our Marty is our star performer. He was 31. This bird who's stretching her wings is 38 years old. Should I bring her up a little bit? Okay, so she's all excited, huh? Yeah. Now this little Amazon parrot is one of our best talking parrots. We've met a lot of parrots, and it's very hard to meet one like this. She likes to talk all the time, but she makes her fair share of noise. She can be really, really loud. So her name is Corbell, and she can say hello. Can you say hello? Hello. Hello. Wow, I love to hear that. Corbell can do cool sound effects, one of which is a car alarm. Do your car alarm. Ow, that one hurt my ears. Corbell, you're noisy, huh? Now, she does talk, and she uses her throat. So I want all of you to notice when the bird is vocalizing or making words or sounds, that the feathers on the neck will be moving. That's one way you can really tell if a bird is making a sound. Now, this is Corbell, and she can say her name. What's your name? Her name is Corbell. She does 4 animal sounds. The first one's a rooster. Say cock-a-doodle-doo. A cat. A dog. Coyote. Oh. Good job. Good job, Corbell. You're awesome. I love when she laughs, don't you? Corbell does human sounds. Besides laughing, she can cough. And that one you can really see the throat moving. But what was that? I don't know. Maybe gargling? You're so agreeable today. I really love you. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, she's 38 years old. She's been learning to sing, and she's going to sing some opera for you. So sing. Great job. Good girl. She can even cry like a baby. So if you have a younger brother or sister, I hear you crying. Aw, you're so cute. Are you crying? Aw. You don't cry like that, do you? No, me neither. Corbell did a great job, didn't she? She's going to say goodbye now. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. I love you. I love you. All right. Corbell's an awesome bird. She's a yellow-naped Amazon. This bird has been on The Tonight Show. She was also on PetStar. She's one of our most famous parrots. You can actually find her on social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. But that's all in the past, right? This is happening right now. June 23rd, and now it is 10:45 a.m. You're not done yet, huh? This is what I'm talking about. Live shows like this. We don't know what the birds are going to do. You know, I am talking here. You're interrupting. You like that, don't you? It's like, Julie, stop talking. Let the bird talk, right? I'm sorry for interrupting. Can you say goodbye? Bye-bye. All right, she's all done. Did you like this one? Good. You're going to love the next bird. All right, she's leaving. We have another Amazon parrot that talks later. Also an awesome bird. You know, the thing about these birds is that you can never make them do something. And, you know, you say like, oh yeah, they've been on The Tonight Show and all these things. The pressure, right? I mean, my heart's like going like, I think I lost like 5 years every time I went on the show because, you know, we were working with these animals. They have to want to do it. And you can never make a parrot do something. Now, when I was a kid, I had a cat and I always wanted my cat to sit on my lap. He never liked to sit with me. Every time I tried to make him sit on my lap, he would run away. Sometimes he scratched. So cats are, I wanted to say about cats because parrots are a little bit like that. You know, you can never force them. It has to be their idea. So when we work with our birds, and I don't say work because that is what we do. They play, they don't work. I'm just going to get the next bird, by the way. when we play with our birds, they really enjoy it. And so we can bond with the birds and say, you know, what do you want to do? Okay. Now, this guy, for example, doesn't talk at all, not a single word, but he can do fun things to show you how smart he is. His name is Floyd. Now, Floyd never learned to talk. We rescued him and adopted him into our show about 8 years ago. Since he never learned to talk, he doesn't talk at all. And he does know how to say hi. So how does he say hi if he doesn't talk? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're all going to wave. Let's wave to the bird. Let's see if he can wave back. We're all waving, Floyd. There, he just said hi to all of you. So we know he is highly intelligent. There's somebody in there that's ready to show off. And his name is Floyd. Floyd's a rescue. We have an animal rescue simply because we understand parrots so well. We love them. We have a lot of compassion for highly intelligent birds like these. And we feel like we can really care for them properly. So some people that care for the birds are not maybe taking as good a care of them as they could. Some people have a hardship in their life and they can't keep their pet anymore. And so this is a bird that we actually rescued and we adopted him into the Happy Bird Show. He's reaching for the bucket because I'm going to put food in there. So Floyd, hold on a second. I'll put the bucket on the ground. This is his bucket trick. He actually learned to do this all by himself. Didn't take any training. He just says, I want the treat and I'm going to find a way to get it. How about you? When's the last time you learned something all by yourself, right? Well, once you get the hang of something, you can practice on your own, like reading. Wow, he pulled it all the way up using his beak and foot. He's going to reach his head in there to get that food. He got the treat. He's so excited. This bird actually blushes. You see how his face is turning red? So he's a blusher. He blushes all the time. He gets so excited. But macaws like Floyd and the other two birds you're going to meet actually have skin on their face. So this particular one does like to blush a lot. Maybe he makes up for it because he doesn't talk. He's showing his true emotions by blushing all the time. All right, now this is our bird Floyd, and Floyd would like to save his, let's see, he's going to do his little shopping cart trick here today. I'm not sure where the other thing went. So he's going to go shopping, and I have a shopping basket right here. All right, I have some food for the cart, and I bet you can guess what I'm going to give Floyd to put in the cart. We have a yellow fruit. Can you think of a yellow fruit? Aha, a banana. Parrots love to eat bananas. And they like to eat vegetables. Now, can you think of any orange vegetables? Did you say, did you say orange? I was going to say that too. Of course, carrots are vegetables. Oranges are fruits. Parrots should not eat people food like pizza, French fries, waffles, but we have a waffle here for Floyd to shop for anyway. It's fun to see him carry these items with his beak, and he actually uses his tongue to help him pop that into the cart as well. Floyd's a beginner at this trick, but he's learning to push the cart. He's got short legs, poor Floyd, but I think he can do it. Come on, Floyd, let's see you push the cart, okay? Look at those little legs going, everybody. He's trying so hard. Floyd is a bird we've had for 8 years, but he is 28 years old. And didn't he do a great job? Definitely. He deserves extra treats for that one. Now, if you have pets, it's always fun to spoil them with treats, right? When we spoil our parrots, we make sure we give them only the healthy stuff, okay? No candy. They would love to eat candy. You would like candy, wouldn't you? Too bad. You're not going to get any, but you can have another nut. Can you wave goodbye? All right. Good job. I like to eat candy. Yeah, people are bigger than parrots. So if you have a pet parrot, consider the fact that they're so small, right? They shouldn't have candy or, pizza, things that aren't hard for them to process. We can get away with it, right? A little bit here and there is not going to hurt us, but it would hurt a parrot. This is our next bird. Isn't he cute? Oh, you are so cute. Now, this is probably our most active macaw. He's always like trying to chew on my shirt or grab my fingers. He's very silly. He is a really smart guy. All of our birds are smart. Parrots are the smartest birds in the world, and they can be quite affectionate. Oh, he's so cute. I would love nothing more than just to cuddle with these guys all day long. But there's a problem with that. And a lot of people don't even know about this. You get these little baby birds are so cute, right? They're adorable. They hatch out of the egg. They're all fuzzy, and then they bond to you because you're being like their parent. Next thing you know, they're totally bonded with you. And with that beak, they can attack everybody else. So they become bonded to one person. And that's a bit of a problem because they can live such a long time. Maybe you might want to go on vacation, or you might maybe get married if you're a kid, and you have this bird with you that maybe won't like anybody else. So if you pet them too much, they become bonded to one person. So we do a lot of playing. Ed and I make sure that the whole family gets to hold the birds so they don't just completely focus on us. Now, this is one thing that we can do with our birds. Would you get off my hands? See, now he doesn't want to leave me. That's it. We're not bonding anymore. Not this morning, okay? let me show you how we connect with the birds. Okay. Now Gordon can ride the bicycle, not backwards, not the wrong way. Marty's the reckless driver. Gordon, he knows the rules. He likes to ride it forward. There he goes. He's a powerful guy, got strong legs. Loves to ride that bike. Come on, Gordon. Whoa, did a wheelie. Good job. Very good. Gordon's trying so hard to get those legs going, huh? Now, Gordon can also ride on a skateboard. So here it is. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's been chewing on this skateboard. Do you know who it was? Yep, it was Gordon. Gordon loves to chew on his own props, that naughty bird, but he can ride the skateboard and look really good. He's doing a really good job this morning. Come on, Gordon, let's do it. You got a little air there. We're cracking up. We see Gordon ride the skateboard all the time. You know, you can see how many times it takes to get the skateboard chewed up like this. So sometimes he's like really slow. We're like, come on, Gordon, go, 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 right? And other times like today, he's like, he's getting some air. Now, Gordon would like to actually show you how he can knock down some bowling pins. We just discovered this one day. We bought these little bowling pins and thought, the birds are going to love these. And Gordon's like, I love these bowling pins. I love to play with them. And, you know, he jumps up around, you know, he's just being very silly. He's being himself. So this is what I'm talking about. You know, you discover, hey, these birds love this. And so we said, Gordon's the guy for the bowling. Now he doesn't have a bowling ball. He just uses his beak to knock them down, and you can help out. I'm going to say ready, set, and we'll all say go. All right. Ready, get set, say go, go. Come on, Gordon. Yeah. Looks like we have a strike on our hands today. Good job, Gordon. Okay, now take a look at his face. You can see he's got this beautiful, beautiful yellow on his face. Now, is that feathers, fur, or skin? Sorry, I try to keep his beak busy. Give me my finger. It's pretty smart, huh? Did you calm down? Thank you. Here, let's cuddle again. Can we just cuddle down? Oh, look at how cute you are. He's trying to chew my button. Oh, he's so cute. Sorry, he's not going to sit still very long, but you can see that he's got this yellow on his face. All right, and that yellow is his skin. All right, he's it's morning still in California. It's a couple hours earlier, so he's just getting all wound up now. So it is fun to watch him do this, isn't it? Yeah, fun for you maybe. I don't know. For me, I'm gotta be careful. Did you know that Gordon is the bird that's in the Guinness Book of World Records? And he is going to remove a bottle cap today to show you how he achieved his special goal. Now, the beak of the parrot, of course, is not straight. It's curvy like a, remember? Like a hook. Okay. They can crack very hard nuts. They do not have teeth. And so for that reason, he can actually remove this bottle cap and it will not damage his beak one bit. He was recently on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and you can search him on YouTube. Don't do it now, do it later. Okay, this is live, and see him on the TV show. So now you know a famous parrot here at the Hewitt Public Library. Let's see him get into business here. All right, now the beak is going to activate. He's going to remove that cap. He wants to do it so badly. Okay, here you go. Look at that, everybody. Oh, he's working on it. Come on, Gordon. Oh, yeah. That trick never gets old. I could see it like 1,000 times. Probably have seen it 1,000 times, actually. But you want a soda? Come to California. We've got a whole bunch of them. Let's take a look at the book, okay? Gordon's chewing on the cap. It's not a toy, but we'll let him chew on it for a moment. It's not going to hurt him. See the Guinness World Records 2016. So this is the book you could check out at the library. Maybe you have it at home. And in the book, here it is. Here he is, the famous Gordon Cardoza. Young lad removed 12 bottle caps in 1 single minute. His parents are so proud of him. Who's his parents? Come on now. Can't you tell I'm his mom? Ed's his dad. He's our feathered child. He's got to be. We're dedicated to his care, and he can live up to 80 years. So that's right. We're his parents. Now, Gordon actually has that cap in his beak. Not a problem. I have something better that he wants. So this is pretty much the only way you're going to get that cap out of his mouth. If I try to challenge him, I will not win. So I have to bring something better. Okay. This is better. This is a Brazil nut. He wants this. Don't you? Don't chew on that cap. It's not good for you. Here, it's really good. Uh-oh, we have a problem. Thank goodness. Whew. All right, now let's take a look at the beak. Now we can really see that face. Yellow skin. Isn't that cool? The tongue. Look at the tongue. He has like a little yellow racing stripe on his tongue. Gordon is a picture of health. You can see how shiny his eyes are. His feathers are glowing. His just everything about him is bright-eyed. And in his tongue is really cool. Did you know that birds actually have bones inside their tongue? That is such an amazing fact. You just don't read that information anywhere. So it's great that you guys brought us in today. There's so much information about parrots we can share with you. So if you have questions, make sure you type them in the chat window. It's fascinating to learn about these birds. Oh, look at this. He did a number on that cap, didn't he? What did he make? A bottle cap taco. Hungry for breakfast? No, don't eat the bottle cap. Not good for you. I'll put him up. He did a really good job. He's going to eat the rest of his food, take his time. Now we get to bring over the red parrot. Did you see him behind the scenes? It's hard to miss him. He's so good looking. Now, a lot of people that see our show, we're in California. So, we, before the pandemic, in virtual shows, we would go to libraries and all these things. And everybody's like, it's a scarlet macaw. And you know what? You're really close. If you think it's a scarlet macaw from a distance, you really can't tell, because scarlet macaws and green wing macaws almost look identical. There's a couple of main differences between them. This bird is called a green wing macaw. His name is Forrest, and we've had him since he was a baby. He hatched in 1990. The egg was the size of a golf ball, and his name is Forrest. Say hello. Good job. Now, Forrest has green on the wing. So what kind of parrot do you think he is? He's a green wing macaw. Now, the basic difference between the green wing and the scarlet is the scarlet macaw has yellow. So if you have a picture book with parrots, you're most likely going to be seeing the scarlet macaw. But the green wing macaw is a beautiful bird. And I like this guy a lot because the feathers on the face. So he has white skin, and then there's these little lines, and we'll show you those lines in a bit. So each line are tiny little feathers, okay? And it's so beautiful. Every pattern from one bird to the next is slightly different. So if you like to look through National Geographic magazine or look online, they catalog these birds' faces so they can tell one bird from the other. Oh, I don't think I could do that. It would be so tedious to figure it out. All right, we're gonna play a game with this guy. So play along. Back to the show. Ready? All right, we're gonna play a game, so everybody pay attention. It's called the shell game. And you get 3 cups to play. I hide a toy, and then I mix them all up. All you have to do is watch the cup with the green one, okay? Uh-oh. No, he's not supposed to do that yet. That's not part of the show. Being kind of naughty today, don't you think? Can you help out? Just point at the bird. Point at your screen and just say, no, no, no. Come on, kids. Help me out. No, no, no. Don't do that again. I'll be right back. Oh, you saw him do it, huh? I was going to get this because I predicted he was not going to follow the rules. This is his high chair. He's going to sit right on top. That'll keep him out of trouble. All right, I'm going to play with you guys, see if I can fool the audience. Here it is, and here I go. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Now, Forrest, of course, is an expert. He learned to play when he was 5 years old, and he's 31 now. Now, it's under one of these cups. Do you think it's number 1? Number 2, or number 3? Let's see if the bird knows. It's number 1. Good job. Well, some of us need a little bit of practice, but let's play again, okay? All right, now this time I'm going to make them really fast. So really keep your eye on it, okay? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Back on the high chair, right? Absolutely. Get up there, you silly guy. All right. Ready, everybody? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. You have your eye on it? Where is it? 1, 2, or 3? Where do you think it is? I don't know. 2, I think I heard 2, 3. It's number 3. Good job. Very, very good. Really, the idea of this game is to keep your eye on it. Parrots are extremely observant. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're more observant than I am. They look like they're not paying attention, but they totally are. Parrots are that smart. Now, I'm going to go ahead and have him put his toy. Do you have a child like that too? Yeah. It's like, you think they're not listening, but they are, right? Forrest is definitely excellent at that. He's going to roller skate, everyone. Now, Forrest is one of our 3 macaws that you're meeting today. He's the only one that roller skates, okay? And I'm going to say ready, set, and everybody at home say go. All right, you'll see the green on his wing as he's skating, the beautiful lines on his white skin. He's a good-looking guy. Keep your eye on him, though, because he's really fast, right? Ready, Get set, say go. There he goes. And look at that blazing speed, everyone. What, he's not fast, but he did his best. All right, he's one of our beautiful macaws. Everybody say macaw. Macaw. Oh, he's so beautiful. I'm going to feed him some food. These are almond pieces. Okay, you can see his tongue reaching out to get the food. He's like, aren't you going to give me any more? I skated so fast. Sure, we'll give you some more. We'll give you a few more, okay? On his face is that white skin. Every macaw in the whole wide world has skin exposed on their face. Some of them have just a small patch of skin. Other ones have a very large patch. This one's gorgeous. You can see the lines on his face. Floyd had lines on his face too. And the beak is always growing. So if you think it's cracking, it's not. It's actually peeling away as it grows. See how he's using his foot? People are like, oh, he's eating his foot. He's not eating his foot out there. He's using his foot like a hand. Parrots have 4 toes. The 2 toes point forward and 2 toes point backwards. They can use their foot like a hand. All right, well, Forrest is all done. We have amazing, amazing, awesome little bird named Yaki. Her name is Yaki with a Y. So if you want to look her up online, you can. Yaki came with the name. We adopted Yaki. Everyone, parrots are seriously challenging birds to take care of. We've had these birds for such a long time. They are a deep, love part of our family. They are so incredible, but having them as pets requires a lot of responsibility. And I mean, not just like, oh, I'm going to take care of my bird. And you promise that you got to be able to plan for the future because they could outlive you. This is Yaki. Hi. Yes, I'm talking about your future. That's right. She's like, I don't care. Just take care of me. Right. Yaki is actually 35 years old. What was I talking about? 35 years old. How did you get to be 35 years old so quickly? We adopted Yaki in 1992. It's going way back. That's almost 30 years ago. She came to us with the name Yaki, and she also came with a lot of talent. Now, some of you can pick up a musical instrument and just start playing right away. It's like, wow, how can I do that so easily? Some of you love math, science. Some of you can do it all, right? Reading, science, and sports. Yaki loves to sing. So her special talent in our show is to sing. She's going to sing her heart out for you, hopefully. Yaki, do you want to say hello? Hello. Great. She speaks from her throat and she can count to 4. Say 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, Yaki, would you like to warm up? Go tra la la la. Tra la la la. La 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 la. Tra la la la. Great. All right. She's been on the Ellen Show, the Tonight Show, and Pet Star. But what's really cool is she's here at the Hewitt Public Library today, June 23rd. And Yaki's going to sing her first song. It's called Clementine. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Clementine. She's my darling. Forever. Oh, my darling. Clementine. Did you like that? I loved it. Yaki, you did spectacular. Oh, we love you, Yaki. Yaki does it not just for the food. She loves it because she gets the attention that she wants and because she's just showing off. All right, she's going to try one more song for you. It's called Rockabye Birdie. I'm going to help her with the word birdie. And imagine being able to sing all these words without lips or the use of your tongue. Yeah, that's what it's like for a parrot. It's really hard. She just makes it sound easy. All right, so here's Rockabye Birdie. Twee, 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 Yaki. Rockabye birdie. And the cradle, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the rose breaks, the cradle will rock. Birdie. She made it through the song. You were awesome. Good job, Yaki. Yay! Who did a good job? That was you, huh? You're awesome. Okay, Yaki, you got to say goodbye. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good girl. Oh. I love you. I love you too. All right, Yaki's the yellow-naped Amazon. Awesome bird. Well, let me go ahead and set up the last trick. We're going to wrap up this show. We're getting close to the end. That way we can answer your chat questions. We didn't have time to really answer any questions in the middle of the show, but we're going to save all of that for the end. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and bring over the biggest bird for the biggest trick. What bird's the biggest? What's his name? If you knew which one's the biggest, you said the blue one, right? What's his name? Gordon. Here's the next hard question. What kind of parrot is Gordon? Do you remember? Starts with an M. You're right. He's called a macaw. Macaws in our show are the eye candy of our presentation. This big blue bird, he looks black at a distance, but he's actually blue. Oh, he's going to snuggle again. Like, oh, I need to snuggle with mom. Okay, just for a second. Okay, but not too much. All right, I'm more of a teacher with a relationship with him, and Gordon is going to try to swing upside down. And this is going to be really fun for Gordon and for all of you to see. It took him 2 years to learn how to do this trick. He has to pump and push this swing with his body to get the momentum going until he goes higher and higher, until he flips all the way around in a circle. Now, let's see how many times he can go around. Thinking maybe 3, 4, 5. Are you kidding, Ed? That's a big number. Let's see if he can do 5 times. All right. Okay, everybody should start clapping their hands. Let's really cheer him on. Come on, everybody. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's clap our hands. Good job. If you're watching from home, we really need your energy. Let's do it. Come on, everybody. Look at him go. 1. Wow. 2. He's doing it. 3. Wow. Good job. 4. And one more time. 5 times. You are awesome. Good job, Gordon. Gordon did a great job. We love entertaining with our birds. Most importantly, educating is a lot of fun because we are having a good time. It's easy to learn things. Our show is perfectly appropriate for any grade school child's assembly or classroom presentation. So keep that in mind next time when your kids are going to school in person, that we could bring Happy Birds in as an assembly for everyone to enjoy. We can share a lot about the birds during our show. And of course, we do love interaction and answering questions. Let me put Gordon back up on a high perch. We have one special bird that dances and flies, and we can definitely invite her to dance in just a moment. I think it might be good time to get Caitlin on the line so she can be reading off some chat questions while we have the bird fly. Okay.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Yes. First question is actually about Gordon, and it was just a little more information on his skin.
Mm-hmm. Well, the skin is interesting. The main reason I wanted to point out the skin is that sometimes when you see the bird, even in person, people think that that's actually feathers, that his skin is a little bit different than the other birds because it's yellow, pigmented yellow. And the more sunshine, natural sunshine he gets, the deeper and darker the yellow is. When they're hatched out of the egg, when they're babies, like little babies, the skin is just kind of like a whitish, sort of like almost like a jaundice kind of color. And then as the sun penetrates their skin, gives them that little suntan, it becomes that really bright yellow. So it's a sign of health, the fact that it is so bright, and all macaws have facial skin. So that's just one thing I wanted to point out to everybody.
Awesome, thank you. And then the next question is, how long does it take for an egg to hatch?
That's a great question. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes for a parrot egg to hatch. Usually bird eggs hatch within 14 to 21 days. Most birds anyways. We do not breed parrots, so I cannot tell you the exact answer to that. We don't promote breeding at all. So I haven't really researched that fact, but we do have some bluebirds that are making nests in the back of the property. They're wild birds. And we did some research and we said, how long was it? 14 days? Yeah. 14 to 18 days for a small little wild bird. So most birds, the eggs hatch, I think, within 14 to 21 days.
Awesome. Okay, so it looks like we have another question for Gordon.
Okay, Gordon, we have a question for you. I'll bring Gordon over to answer the question.
Can Gordon throw a ball, or does he play on a team?
Gordon cannot throw a ball. If he had a ball in his mouth, he would chew it up. Gordon does not throw things. We do have a bird that throws things. Actually, he's really good at it, but we're still developing the trick. So perhaps we might have him do a little football, or maybe just to toss a ball into a basket. We're not quite sure yet, but we're actually developing new tricks all the time for our birds, because it gives them something to think about and do. You can see that accumulation of 30 years, right? This is what we have, a whole troop of parrots that can do all kinds of amazing things. Thanks for the question.
Awesome. How long does it take to build a nest?
How long did it take to build a nest? How long did it take for you to build a nest, Ed? Well, I don't really know the answer. And actually, to be honest with you, most parrots actually lay their eggs in hollow cavities in trees. So we've done some research. We understand them in the wild. These guys are pet birds, so they're not from the jungle at all. And but when a parrot like this one would to have babies, they would find a large tree that had a hole in it, and they would either dig out the hole bigger, or they would occupy a hole in a tree. So they actually don't bring nesting material to the nest to lay eggs on. They just go inside of a hollow cavity. And if you have a parrot at home, by the way, a pet parrot, I wonder why it wants to go in your kitchen drawer all the time. They're trying to think about making a nest in there. So they are not really nest builders, most of them. They can just find a hollow cavity and lay their eggs in there. So thanks for the question. Hopefully I can answer the next one.
Looks like someone wants to know how the birds learn to talk.
How do they learn to talk? We talk to them. So if you hear a bird saying, I love you, there's a reason why. We tell them that every single day. Okay? I love you.
That's sweet.
He never says it back though. I'm like, I love you. I love you. He goes, thank you.
Our next question is, do birds write?
Do they write? Yes, they do. We have a bird that writes. Actually, she doesn't write any letters, but she scribbles. I can show you. Maybe. We haven't done it in a long time, but and we'll get some paper maybe.
The next question is, can the blue macaw do a loop-de-loop?
No, he can't. Just swings upside down. Thanks for the question, though. There's lots of ideas we can gather from our questions today. So thank you for asking them. There's no silly questions because it just gives us ideas for future shows. So thank you guys very much. We are going to be signing off. Maybe we could invite a bird to dance. Would you like to see a parrot dance today? The next time we put on a show for you guys at the Hewitt Public Library, we could perhaps develop some new tricks, maybe some throwing, maybe another sport, maybe some soccer, right? That'd be fun. And of course, we are always coming up with great ideas for our birds to do. So if anybody wants to see us again, you know how to contact us. Just look up Happy Birds online. We have a fabulous virtual show that's available for birthday parties, schools, and libraries. So you just go to happybirdsvirtual.com. All right, we have our bird Piper. She is going to do a little bit of dancing before we say goodbye. And we are celebrating her birthday. So Piper, would you like to do some dancing today? Yeah, she says yes. So I'm going to sing happy birthday to Piper. And then we'll say goodbye. All right, here we go. Piper, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Piper. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Awesome. Good job, Piper. Well, thanks for watching. Caitlin, I didn't want to cut you off from the questions, but if there is one more question, we'd be happy to answer that.
I think there was one, they wanted to know what Gordon's favorite food was.
Gordon's favorite food. Ooh. Well, of course, nuts and seeds are his favorite foods. That's why I'm feeding those things during the show. But if he wasn't eating nuts and seeds, he loves apple. That's his favorite fruit. And in fact, he will say apple. And his favorite trick. Ooh. What is Gordon's favorite trick? I think he likes to swing, or does he like the bottle opening? Which bowling. Ed says the bowling. Gordon, he is funny to watch. He brings his enthusiasm to the show, and you can see when he's in the mood, right? The bowling. Oh, yeah, he loves that. Today he did a great job. So thank you, everybody, for your questions and your comments. Really appreciate it. We have to go, but we hope to see you again sometime soon. Let's say goodbye, Piper. Bye. 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 Bye.
Guys.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
I'm going to let Caitlin just say a quick word about next week.
Okay, you got it.
Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin Miller, your team librarian here at Hewitt Public Library. I want to say thank you to Happy Birds for their show today. It was awesome. let me have that one. Okay. We still have a lot more exciting events and activities this summer. Next Monday, our Hedgehog Summer Craft Kits will be available for pickup. If you have registered, you'll be getting an email this Friday with instructions. On Tuesday, Peppa Pig will be at the library from 10 to 12 for people to come and take pictures with her. So be sure to come and visit us at that time. Peppa Pig would love to see you guys. And Wednesday, our virtual performance will be Critter Man starting at 10:15. So if you like to see lots more animals, lots of creepy crawly ones, come on and register for that. And we would love to share that one with you too. And there's still plenty of time for summer reading. So if you'll keep on if you haven't registered yet, go ahead and sign up. There's still plenty of coupons that we would love to give away to everyone. And you do not have to be a Hewitt resident to participate in any of our activities. And thanks for the visit. And
We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Have a great week.